everybody's going to have 3 hours. They're going to see this brand spanking new finished Kyle piece, and they only have a few hours left on it. So I think showing those colors on the last few hours finished is probably going to blow. I think this cover is going to blow up tomorrow. Now, it's only a $25 variant, but I think it'll be, I don't know. I could see 310, 315.
Yeah, I think that's fair. 310 in 24 hours. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because this cover's not in the box, so this cover's going to be a priority from here until then, probably, most likely. What do you?
That's an homage to, right?
I know it's not an homage to anything Irene drew.
That's right.
And I know it's not an homage to anything I've drawn, even though I've drawn this cover.
Has Ethan ever homaged you, Shane?
No.
Huh, that's weird. You know what's really great and humbling about this is that he's not homaging a cover. He's homaging page 1 of Jawbreakers that I drew.
I thought it was a cover. He keeps saying that.
No, because it was so incredible. No, he is doing a homage cover, but he's recreating page 1 of Jawbreakers. That's how good page fucking 1 of Jawbreakers was, Shane Davis. Think about that. Think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking real hard, John.
Very humble of you, John. That was an awesome image, though. That was like one of the most memorable things about that campaign. It was great.
Yeah, it was incredible. Everybody thought that was the cover for the longest time, and I had to keep saying, no, that's page 1. Just page 1, guys. Just a man. Just a man. Can
you pull up the job? Can you pull your image? Can you pull that image up?
I'll see if they have it online somewhere. People need to see this, right?
Yeah. I think it should be seen.
Oh, actually, it should be in the campaign page. God, this looks so good. Let's see.
I bet you hold the bathroom up for Faye in the morning because you're staring in the mirror so much.
Flexing.
She's like beating on the door, and you're like, 5 more minutes.
All right, here you go.
Oh. You know, that is the image that the first Jawbreakers image I ever saw was this.
Yeah.
It's so strange it wasn't the cover. I almost feel like
anybody that was paying attention, it should have been, because it was the first image on the campaign. And then there was more art below it. But yeah, look at that.
But it's so iconic. This doesn't look like a page.
Yeah, it's page 1. Incredible.
I'm gonna say something, but don't be mad at me.
Oh, this motherfucker!
Don't
try to knock me down at my height.
No. I'm saying it's retarded that this wasn't the cover, though.
Oh, well,
because it's so iconic. It's like, did nobody realize it should have been the cover at the time?
Well, I mean, it shouldn't have been, because it was actually page 1 of the story. So now I could have done a recreation of my own page 1, I guess, and make that the cover. But my whole attitude when I was doing this, Shane Davis, was that I'm like, I'm going to trust Richard, who at the time built an entire audience from scratch in record-breaking time. I think at the time we launched, it was at like 60,000 subscribers. So I was like, if he doesn't want me to do the cover, I'm not going to do the cover. I'm going to focus on just drawing a good book. How about that? And that's what I did. And then Ethan did the cover. I think that came up on the campaign later down the way.
Yeah, I remember Ethan's cover. Was his the only cover in the first book?
Yes. Yes, I do believe so.
It's so weird because I know I have a copy of the book and I know Ethan's cover, but for some reason my brain tells me this is the Jawbreakers cover.
Hmm.
Even he said
It's because of the power. It's iconic. People see this and they say, "Wow." Shane Davis. Wow.
No, I get it, but
props to Brett Smith who colored it. So that warm lighting in the background, that explosive lighting coming off of there, really great.
I mean, I know it's tight on the logo, and like you would need to add to the bottom or put the logo at the top or something.
Well, you can put it on the bottom. I mean, if you saw the cover, you know, like they shrunk the logo down and shoved it off into a corner. Yeah, no, there'd be plenty of room on the bottom, but it's not a cover. It's a page one.
Ethan even said, "I'm doing an homage to John's cover."
It was probably a slip. Ethan knows exactly what it is.
No, he knows, but I'm saying like this.
Yeah, because normally, like in the land of comic books, it's unusual to homage an interior page as a cover, because usually interior pages just aren't as great as what I did here. But what I did here was so great and incredible. Ethan said that is a fucking cover.
No, I agree. This should have been a cover. I'm saying there's an alternate reality somewhere in the multiverse where this was the cover to Jawbreakers. Because if somebody held a gun to my head and said, "What's the cover to Jawbreakers?" I would say this, and then Ethan did a variant.
Oh, you know what? Here's what I would recommend, Richard. Then take this, Richard, and make it a cover or a variant cover for a future Jawbreakers cover, because it could work as a cover. Put your logo down below. Just have it say Jawbreakers. Look at that. Done. Now it's a cover. Or it would be. But Richard doesn't listen to anyone, so it'll never happen.
Never happen. Irene, they're saying you're showing off. What are you showing off?
What was I showing off?
I don't know.
You see Cuff's blade down there, his double-ended blade?
Mm-hmm.
You know why there's a double-ended blade?
No.
Because I'm a pot smoker, and when I was drawing this digitally, all zoomed in like a retard, the blade didn't line up, and I was like, I'll just put another blade.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Then it became a double-bladed blade.
Amazing! I can't believe you draw all this stuff just blazingly high all the time.
Yeah. When I'm at my best, I'm really high. Yeah.